Hi, my name is Srikanth. I'm from PrimeInvestor, and today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic: the business model of CRED, what it has been, what it apparently wants to be, and in my opinion, what are some of the better ideas that CRED could be pursuing. Before we get started, a couple of things. Um, I have been in the fintech space in India as an entrepreneur and as an observer for the last 12, 13 years. And CRED is the most remarkable, most interesting company to come along that is completely offbeat in terms of its business and its strategy. So I have a lot of respect for what Kunal.shah has done previously with Freecharge as well as with CRED right now. So nothing in this video should be construed as a negative comment on CRED. Let me just be upfront about that. Um, However, these are just my impressions as an entrepreneur, as an observer of this space as to what CRED could be doing. As many of you know, as probably all of you, all the viewers of this video know, CRED is a very beautiful app that helps people pay their credit card bills. I have been a customer of CRED since probably the week that they launched their app, and I have been using CRED to pay my credit card bills ever since. It's a very beautiful app, fantastically designed app. They have CRED has some of the best UX designers in the country, and they have fabulous content writers as well. And so people do like paying their credit card bills with CRED, and you also get these CRED coins and things like that. Initially, CRED coins used to be of a lot of value. There used to be a lot of really cool things that you could get with CRED coins. That value has diminished over a period of time, and now I go pay my credit card with using CRED, and that's about it. I don't go back to the app maybe once or twice a month, and that's about it. Their business model, shall we say, has been evolving over the last several months, if not years. Initially, I don't even think they had a business model. They just wanted to accumulate customers. They had a lot of funding. They had a lot of seed funding to begin with. So they did a lot of work in terms of optimizing their app to acquire customers, optimizing their UX and all that stuff, which is fantastic things to do. And they did acquire a lot of customers. Today, 22% of credit card holders in India are customers of CRED, and they have more than 6 million customers. Humongous numbers, huge numbers. And of course, they had some fantastic TV ads and things like that as well. I mean, so that marketing budget was not trivial. Their cost of customer acquisition, I don't know the unit economics, but it cannot be like, small potatoes. But they have done a very good job of deploying all that money and acquiring customers. 22% of a credit card paying market in the country is no joke. I mean, it's fantastic percentage. But when it comes to a business model, they have been searching for one, especially on the revenue model. I mean, business model is too broad a term. A revenue model. When it comes to a revenue model, they have been searching for where they should be getting money from. The first thing that I saw was, they've been trying various things, offering loans to credit cash or something like that to customers. I started getting those WhatsApp messages recently, a couple of months back, and then they started enabling rent payments using credit pay, and for a while now, for more than a year now, they've been very strong on the e-commerce front as well. I mean, they have apparently they have more than 1,500 brands on their platform that you can use credit coins to get discounts from and things like that. Initially, this was a big draw for me, but over a period of time, there weren't too many discounts, so I stopped using that. So, but they do make revenues off of that. In my opinion, none of these are what they call big ball moves. Like in US revenues, they talk about small ball and big ball. Where you're playing minor leagues versus major leagues. These are all small revenue generating opportunities. Does not do justice to the scale that CRED aspires for. I mean, they have a $2.2 billion valuation right now, and they've raised $300 million, more than $300 million in funding apart from their seed funding. So, compared to that level of funding and that level of valuation and the aspiration that CRED and its founder has, these are small potatoes, as they say, these revenues. And recently, I did read an article which seemed like a not so small potatoes kind of a thing, which is like a CRED wants to become a currency. CRED wants to become not like your Bitcoin or Dogecoin or something like that, but a currency that somebody can use. CRED coins can be used to get actual real money discounts at various e-commerce retailers and things like that. This is an interesting proposition, and this has potential. Although I have some questions. I mean, this seems to be like a thinly plotted movie storyline to me. A lot of coincidental things need to happen for this model to work successfully. First of all, I'm not sure why a retailer will agree to accept CRED coins, to offer discounts to their customers. I mean, I run a subscription service, financial research subscription service, PrimeInvestor.in, and would I accept CRED coins so that I can provide discount to my customer? I don't think so. I mean, why would I do that? I mean, many retailers have a certain amount of padding in their prices, which they can use to offer like a like a Diwali discount or a New Year discount or things like that. That discount they can probably factor that into a CRED discount on a year-round basis. That's the best I can see in terms of what a e-commerce retailer can do using CRED coins. And this is but even if they do that, every time they do that, they have to pay CRED a portion of that CRED a portion of that revenue, so that that could be it could be a little bit of amount from a lot of transactions. So that could be a significant revenue source for CRED. Although I'm not sure if your Amazons and Flipkarts, the big daddies of e-commerce, entities, they are going to start enthusiastically, embracing the CRED coin discount kind of a strategy. And if they don't, is there really a large scalable revenue proposition for CRED? That is something that remains to be seen. And in the same article, I also noticed that they are trying to increase the engagement, and this is a significant problem for CRED. People pay their credit card bills once a month, and that's about it. If you have a single use app, and people won't come back to you after using that, after doing that single use. So CRED is apparently indulging into a content strategy for getting people to come back and visit and read stuff and things like that. I mean, we do that in PrimeInvestor. We offer research as our service, but we engage with our clients using very high quality content and things like that. It's an interesting strategy, but right now, at least, I went and saw CRED's content. It's very thin and very lukewarm. I mean, it did not excite me at all. They are trying to syndicate some stuff from other players and things like that, which may work, which may not work. Having said all this, what do I think? I mean, right? I mean, it's I have a couple of thoughts in terms of what CRED could be doing, especially in terms of engagement and especially in terms of increasing repeat visitors to CRED over the period of the month, and based on that, increase the number of CRED coins a customer could be having. And if they increase the number of CRED coins a customer has, there could be a latent demand, or a circuitous demand in terms of them asking retailers to say that, please support CRED coins so that, I'll be able to visit you more, I'll be able to buy more stuff from you. Again, it's a very circuitous route, but that has a chance of working. But content is, I don't think, the way to, I don't think the way that CRED can increase their engagement. What do I think? I mean, right now, from a funding perspective, CRED has I can do anything I want kind of funding. To create a new app doesn't take $1 million, and they have $300 million. I mean, so it's a lot of money. They can do anything they want in the fintech sector. In the fintech sector, things that make money are, you have to be a manufacturer, like you have to be an AMC or an insurance company or a bank or an NBFC, you know, be the primary source of a product, you know, a financial product, a mutual fund or an insurance or a loan or something like that. Or if you're going to be a secondary player, like, you know, a distributor or an advisor or something like that, you need to either get subscription revenue like we do at PrimeInvestor, or you need to get significant commission revenue, and that is possible only in the insurance space, and to a lesser extent in the mutual fund space. So if CRED is not interested in doing all this stuff, they, I think, should be doing two important things to increase engagement and be of a real value to customer. Right now they are a single use app, and a single use app over a period of time, you know, becomes commoditized. I mean, becomes easy to do for others, and the customers stop seeing value, increased value on an ongoing basis. They have to stop being a single use app. Two things that they should be doing, in my opinion. The first thing is very easy, I mean, very, you know, anybody can say that this is something that CRED should be doing. Why stop at credit card payments, right? Become a PhonePe, become a Paytm. Like, I don't know if Kunal has some restrictions in terms of his exit from free charge, in terms of, you know, what he can do and what he cannot do. But that's a separate question. But if CRED can do it, they should allow all kinds of payments, you know, be it all kinds of bill payments, be it you know, mobile or D2H or broadband or anything, electricity or any payment. I mean, if you have a payment app, just go all out and give CRED coins for, you know, for 5 coins, 10 coins, 100 coins, 1000 coins, whatever it is, for every kind of payment that a customer makes through your platform. This is the first and the easiest thing that they should be doing. I don't know why CRED is not doing it right now, but they should be doing. They have fantastic technical team. They have great UX, and people will gravitate to it, like, you know, like beautifully. I mean, so that should not be a problem at all. That's the first thing that they should be doing. The second thing is more important, more interesting, and solves a real problem that nobody has solved satisfactorily enough in India as yet. And that is to become a account aggregator app. Again, CRED has extraordinary amount of money. They can do this. They can do anything they want. They can throw resources into it and get it done. This is a hard problem to solve. Become the Mint of India. The Mint app in US, where you can go in one glance, you can find out what your net worth is, how your investments are performing, how much money is there in your bank account, what is going on right now. I mean, RBI is opening up licenses for account aggregation, and CRED should be first in line for providing that service. Imagine if CRED is an app that provides account aggregation services, and it knows all about your expenses, all about your finances, and you as a customer, me as a customer, can go to CRED and find out what my net worth is at any point of time, and I can use it to make all kinds of payments, transfer money to my friends, do anything I want. Look at the amount of engagement that will drive. And the more I use it, you pay me in CRED coins, and you leverage the CRED coins for retailers and make it some kind of a pseudo currency like airline miles or something like that, and make your money through that. And there are other opportunities that will open up as well. If you do that, that will be a solid engagement model, a very useful app, a first-in-class app in India, and it will drive, really meaningfully drive CRED's revenues up, and will justify this brilliant valuation that they have managed to get. So that's my idea. So please tell me if there are other ways CRED could be looking at to generate revenues, and please let me know your thoughts. Thank you.